And then another observation that he noticed, and this is kind of the sad face, this is making this observation, you know it's going to be downhill from here, and that is that overpopulation will occur. That means that species are going to make more babies than the environment can support. Anything will overproduce. Now, overproduction actually works out fairly well until about what time? When does overpopulation become a big problem? Do what? Yeah, when you run out of resources. So, overproduction is great until resources become in the limit.
That will eventually happen to humans.
And we happen to humans too. Now, from these observations that Darwin recorded, he was able to come up with several inferences, several like general themes based on these observations. Here's inference 1. And the inference states that individuals that have a higher chance of surviving if they have a large chance of surviving, they're going to have better traits. Traits that allow them to survive. So if an individual has good stuff, they'll make it. They will survive the time of having a limitation of resources. And then in inference 2, inference 2 is kind of like taking this inference 1, this fact, and allowing it to accumulate or occur over time, because inference 2 says that the unequal ability of some individuals to survive, and of course therefore reproduce, causes an accumulation of favorable traits. When we say that there's going to be an accumulation of favorable traits, what we're kind of also alluding to is this idea that, bless you, genetic frequencies in a population.
Look at you, you're teaching, aren't
Mm-hmm.
you? Do you have a second, during second period, can you pronounce any from there?
Sure.
Thanks.
Genetic frequencies in a population will change.
What does that mean?
Basically, let's think about having a population of rabbits, and let's say that you have rabbits in two different categories. You have some with black fur and some with white fur. And let's say that the environment all of a sudden changes into the tundra for whatever natural phenomena, which means that instead of it being like, soil with little shrubs, now it's just snow everywhere. Okay, well, now that it's just snow everywhere, that means that, of course, it's white everywhere. Which rabbits would have the best survivability, the black or the white ones? The white ones. So the black ones die off. They're gone over the course of time. Not instantaneously, but over time. And that means that the genetics for white rabbits would be the only genetics that would exist in the population over the course of time. In other words, let's say that black was big B, or big B, and white was little b. Make sense? It would be plausible, or it would be sensible, that over the course of time, the big B, little b alleles are going to go away, that combination, and there would only be little b in the population. So that every new baby rabbit's, 100 years from now, it's going to be white. And to have a black rabbit born would be, like, very unique. As opposed to today, where it's not tundra, there would be just a good mix. Makes sense? Yes?
Some of them start going, how do these mutations, how do they?
Now we're not talking about mutation here. We're just talking about choosing a side that you like.
Oh,
It's like saying there's the Dallas Cowboys or there's the New York Giants. You choose a side, or it's not that there's a mutation. It's not that a new team is developed. You just choose one team over the other because of a preference, because of the situation at hand.